First of all, congratulations, Coach Rule and Baylor. I thought they played in one heck of a ball game. And I'd like to thank the Texas Bowl for their hospitality and really just for providing a great bowl week and a great bowl experience and for our young men. I'll tell you, it was a heck of a ball game. I saw great offense on both sides, and explosive plays. I thought Brewer was exceptional. For them, I thought he played well. I thought, their backs made plays. They made plays when they had to. Keyshawn Vaughn, special player. Obviously, he had a banner day, and I feel for these 26 seniors. I do, and they put a lot into this program, and we weren't able to finish today, and that's the tough part of bowl season is that when you're done, it's done, it's over, and you don't get a chance to get it back. But I do know this, and this group's going to bounce back. I believe, this group is resilient. I think all year, we sat with a young man by the name of Turner Cockrell, and we worked hard, extremely hard to honor his memory, all year long. And I know Turner's up there smiling. We didn't get the outcome we wanted, but and his offense battled, and that's just really in a microcosm of this season. Defensively, man, we didn't play well, man, we didn't tackle well, and that reared its ugly head generally during bowl season. And it does, but today just some missed opportunities, and that's unfortunate. It's unfortunate for this football team. Because again, I thought our offense played well enough, but not good enough to win. So, with that being said, I'll turn it over for questions.
Adam Sparks of Tennessee, and Derek, just playing off of what you said about Keyshawn, he looked like an NFL-ready back tonight. Do you think that performance affects his decision or affects your conversation with him going forward?
It doesn't affect my conversation. I think Keyshawn, will get the information from the NFL and really respond to that information accordingly. The reality is, man, he's always been a good back. I don't think that's changed. I think he's an elite back. I think, capable, of when the time's right of maybe being a first round back. But there's a lot of distance between now and then. Like in my opinion, but I've always said he's special. That's why I wanted Keyshawn back here at Vanderbilt, and I'm glad to have him. And as of right now, he's a Commodore.
Cutler Klein, the Vanderbilt Hustler. It seemed like Baylor's offense, whenever they got to the line, they would be looking towards the sideline, looking to maybe audible or even just pick a play right then and there. How did that kind of affect the way your defense approached it, and how did that play into some of the issues you had with stopping those big chunk plays that they were able to get?
Yeah, I thought they did a good job of keeping us off balance. The dual threat at the quarterback position I thought was huge tonight. I thought he ran as well as the running backs did. The reality was, man, he was the difference in this ball game when you look at it. I know they had some explosive plays, but he was able to keep drives alive, with his legs, and that was tough for us. Even when they got the fourth down, they went for it. I don't know what the percentages are. They were pretty high on fourth down. So they were pretty good on fourth down, and that was, again, the difference in this ball game. So, for me, I look at bowl games. It's a slugfest. It's a heavyweight fight, and when you look at this one, man, we didn't throw enough punches, man. We couldn't get them off the field, and really that was the difference in this ball game for us, stopping the quarterback.
Coach Max Schneider, the Vanderbilt Hustler.
Amen.
Ladarius said yesterday that tackling is often lacking in bowl games because players haven't finished tackles in a month. Do you think kind of the month off played into that at all?
I really don't. I think, for what we did fundamentally, like in practice, like what I saw sometimes, in this process was just guys measuring, running, and not bringing their feet too and beyond contact. And that happens. I truly believe, not going for 3 weeks from the ball game, can be difficult, but what else do you do? I think you put your players in position to be able to tackle, okay, and they were in plenty of position to tackle. bring your feet to doing beyond contact, wrap up, and then get guys on the ground. And again, I mean, it showed on both sides, but we happen to be the bigger culprit tonight.
Derek, how different do you think the performance of this team in this bowl was from the bowl 2 years ago?
I mean, much different. I thought, really, offensively, we were able to, put up points and sustain some drives, and really when we didn't sustain drives, they had more to do with us. So, I thought we were more fluid offensively. Defensively, just, again, couldn't get off the field on 3rd and 4th down. I mean, that was the difference in this ball game. But our offense kept us in it. Our offense, really kept us in it. We had some timely stops at times defensively, but explosive plays sort of ruled the day. So it for our guys, it feels similar, because you don't get the outcome you want.
Christy Reeker from the Associated Press. What did you think about that crazy interception in the end zone off the deflection?
It's football. I look at football nowadays, and nothing really surprises me. I thought, the receiver goes to make a play, hits his legs, it pops up, and Randall's aware enough to grab it out of the air. I mean, that's just a great football play by a DB and a missed opportunity on their part. So it's football.
Derek, when you look at the players that are graduating after this year and moving into next year, I mean, what can you kind of take away from this game for the players that are going to still be here, and kind of let them learn and let them move forward into what's going to be another tough season?
Yeah, well, we'll assess, play, what we did, where we need to go, how we need to, supplement this roster and make sure, and then we move it forward. There's one thing about, football. Football continues to move forward. Our last game was today, so, guys will be traveling tomorrow, and then we'll get back to it as a coaching staff and figure out, exactly where we're going to be. But I do believe, that we've got a good football team, coming back. I think we have the remnants of a good football team coming back. A lot of guys have grown up. Even though we lose some guys, I think there's so much maturity, for some of these young guys who've had to play that, we're gonna be better.
Couple more questions.
Joe Rexall of the Tennessean. Derek, you mentioned Turner. Can you think back, even as a player, going back in your career, have you been around a team that's been through as much as this team's been through this fall?
No, not really. I mean, not teams that I've been involved with. I mean, I've had, a thing or two happen, but this year's been, a little taxing, on this group. But I thought it galvanized this group a little bit. I think it helped them understand their purpose, and that, in the game is a special game. Play it as hard as you can for as long as you can, because and you never know when that opportunity will be taken from you. And like I said, Turner's, up in heaven right now, smiling down, and our guys know and understand where he is, but they will all go forward, looking to honor his memory and his name, and I think that's something that shouldn't be looked at as just a low point in our season, man. We saw a young man live his life strong, and in doing that, when these young men have been given an opportunity, man, to do just that, except they're living. So they're gonna fight for life. They're gonna work extremely hard to be, good football players and great people.
One more question.